Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. Today we're going to be finally on our last stop of the Planecation events. It's Zendikar and it's, okay, technically it's called Landfall, but it's kind of like Landfall slash Druidic Satchel. So you get multiple effects whenever land enters the battlefield. This is important. So you exile the top card of the library, then the game checks. If it's a land, it goes to your hand. So more shenanigans. If it's a creature card, it goes to the bottom of your library, create a 1/1 green plant token. If it's a non-creature, non-land card, also goes to the bottom of the library, and you drain your opponent for one. So with that in mind, pretty much everyone is saying that elementals are good. This one's a little bit different from the usual elemental. This one is usual elementals in the sense that Risen Reef is here. There's some copies of Chandra, some copies of Omnath. The only thing different is I'm going to try to use Living Twister to take advantage of these triggers. I'm going to use Thunderkin Awakener because I can get certain stuff back like Lightning Mare, Steamkin, Cloudkin Seer, Risen Reef, Scampering Scorcher. So lots of stuff to buy back. Oh yeah, did I mention Runaway Steamkin and Lightning Mare? Basically, we're going to try to go for the aggro red start. We see if we can generate a ton of mana. We're not generating a ton of burn, unlike a typical mono red deck, but we should be in good company. We probably enough to bust out a large Hydroid Krasis. There are 2 copies of Flame Suite here in case we run into Scape Shift, because that also seems to be the deck and the flavor of the month deck. I'm considering making another deck that that's designed to just kill as many 2/2s as possible when that happens, but we'll see how it goes. So without further ado, wait. And for those so that's all the prevalent stuff. There's some creeping Trailblazers also to get more damage through. Shame those 1/1s are not elementals, but I guess that's fair. Some have suggested that you might want to run Cavalcade of Calamity. That's also pretty decent. So my mana base, very simple except for the Unclaimed Territories. Most of my stuff are elementals anyway, so we should be just fine. I might actually want to do a sanity check on mana. Yeah, sure. 5 mountains, considering everything starts at reds. Pretty fine. So there you go. Let's see how well we do in this one. Chances are I might end up losing quite a bit, and I might end up taking another deck for a spin, but we'll see how it goes. Also, personal report, I finally broke into Platinum 4 again. Usually that's my main target only because of the cosmetics. It's also kind of a validation that I can at least make it that far without being able to do something like play quite a lot. So not a great start. We do get a Stomping Ground. We might be, here's the thing, we could dig into land, so this one's kind of okay, so I'm gonna go first with this one. Worst case scenario, I just hit with Thunderkin Awakener. So it's okay, not a land. Shame, I could have used that one. Let's see, opponent gets not a land. Okay, we're whiffing on the red, so that might be an issue. Let's see if we can get red off. Yes, we got red. That goes into hand. Let's play Thunderkin Awakener. Let's just get the aggro going. I will willingly take 2, even if it's for... I probably will just generate Chandra out. Okay, opponent's on this. This is the slow. Okay, this is kind of slow. So far, so good. Hitting for 1, knowing your opponent's about to hit back. I could just run away Steamkin. Then into Chandra. Decent stuff. Yes, because if I play Lightning Mare, I can't even play Lightning Mare at this point. Okay, we'll have it enter tap. Come on, get us another land. Yes, perfect. Opponent has a bit slightly slower start. If you're hoping that the plant tokens will chump, it's possible. Opponent's taking the beating like a champ though. Shame Lightning Mirror doesn't have haste, but can't be countered is quite decent. Opponent's now willing to take damage. Is this Risen? Nope. Multiple plants, but is this a Risen Reef? That's a Risen Reef. We don't have the burn. Gets another trigger, gets a land in hand. We have the Living Twister play, but we don't have the mana for it, so I will just play this out. Okay, got more mana. Let's see. Gonna just play the Living Twister because okay, I have two choices. I can play Chandra. I don't have an instant or sorcery to bounce back. I'm gonna play the Living Twister first. I'm gonna swing with everything. Let's see if our opponent tries to take out the Thunderkin Awakener. He knows if he tries to take out the Steamkin. No, he's going for it. I'm gonna just well, it comes back to my hand, so... Wait. There's a sacrifice clause, so it's not gonna stay put. It's probably a lot better with the Lightning Mirrors. Okay. Gets Nissa in the bottom. Yeah, Nissa's actually gonna be a pain. I kind of forgot all about her. Here's the thing, I kind of don't want to buy back Runaway Steamkin. Okay, there's a Deputy of Detention. Let's see who he targets. He's probably going to target the Living Twister. So, kind of want the mana. Yeah, let that resolve. Can Druid. Okay, so I might have misplayed this one a bit. I probably want more burn, considering these are the popular flavors. One is now kind of holding back. Okay, got another land. So we've been hitting lands for days, which is kind of okay. Blade.
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fires. Say hi to my fiery friends.
Yeah, join the party. So he's gonna chump block the Thunderkin Awakener. I do have another one in hand though. So we'll take out the plant token. Getting our opponent kind of close. So Thunderkin Awakener can get back Thunderkin Awakener, though that's kind of a bit redundant. Opponents kind of binning all their good creatures. They probably should have something good in hand at this point. Definitely want to play at least one Lightning Mirror. Ooh. Hello there. That's gonna be a problem with these guys. Might need to hold some stuff back. Another Risen Reef. So I guess I probably do want more burn. I can't just rely on all these elementals. Cloudkin Seer's kind of on the weak end in this case. Kind of want him to attack actually. There you go. So... Am I okay with her dying? Probably not. Kind of want one more shot at least. There you go. Another Trailblazer. Flame Sweep. That would have been really nice. Oh well. So let's see. I got Thunderkin Awakener with haste. Can buy back toughness less than. This only buffs power, so I can still only get an X1, which is probably just a runaway Steamkin. Kind of want to get the Lightning Mare's killed though. Okay, so let's... Okay, let's play the Lightning Mare first. Play this one. Yeah, that's all of it. Create 2.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Probably gonna just block one with Trostani, but I'm trying to pare down his board. Okay, yeah, that's what I expected. Can't be blocked by blue creatures, so there isn't. It'll slip through the Risen Reef and the Deputy, but that's it. I'm willing to actually let the Lightning Mare die because I know I can Thunderkin Awaken her back.
Together, we will
So
prevail.
this is a slightly complicated board state.
The land shall
It's
conquer
got
you.
4 mana. 6 mana actually. I'm willing to trade the Lightning Mare for the Forest because I know I'm gonna get it back. Voracious Hydra, X equals 5. Ooh. It's gonna snipe or double? Snipe the Lightning Mare. Okay, now... Oh, snipe the Trailblazer. Which means... Well... Let's see how he attacks. Okay, attacking with those two and the plant. So... Let's see... I could just let it die.
Time to sleep for a week.
Yeah, not going my way. Really need... Okay. Let's pay the life for this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is X equals 5. Yeah, sure. X equals 5. Bit underwhelming. Okay. Yeah, the Hydra is actually a very good finisher for this deck also. If you know that you're going to be... Your land drops are going to hit better. So, let's see. Shock's probably not so great. Let's make some changes to this one. First, let's cut out some of the chaff. The Cloudkin Seers are gonna get cut. Probably should just have more Flame Sweeps since I know that's a thing. So I'm hoping to see if I can does our opponent have anti-flying? It's a Fairy Time Raffle. That's a thing.
Sorry I'm late.
Okay. I could just be dead on board. Bounce to Krasis? Yeah, especially bounce to Krasis. Well, yeah, I might be better off just playing one of the more regular decks. Oh, I'll give this deck I'll give this one another shot. I'll just probably make a few changes to the chaff and all that, but yeah, this is not gonna cut it. Everyone's ramping. So we know that Nissa is gonna be the big how would say is. Okay, this has trample, so that doesn't matter. This does not have trample, so let's block that one. But yeah, we need a way to snipe all. Yeah, we need a way to snipe all this life. That's not gonna cut it though. I also got 2 Paradise Druids and Hydrate Krasis for good measure too. Yep, so actually looking at this, I might be better off just playing mono blue. let's see. Yeah, because they're gonna be leaning towards planeswalkers. Yeah, I guess my second choice here is I'm gonna switch to my regular mono blue deck without any changes. I'm just gonna kind of ignore what the meta is. Actually, with all the non-creatures I have in my deck, I'm going to ping them quite a bit. I might make so yeah. So if this deck doesn't pan out, I forgot to let's see if I can cancel it. Too late to cancel. Okay, one more shot, and probably one more with tweaks. But if that doesn't pan out, mono blue control, basically the deck that I used to get to platinum. Well, it's not. Okay, so at least we have a flame sweep in hand. We could really use the mana, so we have 2 shots with this. We got some haste damage. I suppose I could just also do a regular mono red with splash elementals. Like if like all the elementals, if I do mono red elementals, most of them are 1 toughness anyways. Arboreal Grazer's not gonna get through to it. Yeah, this is pretty much the flavor of choice. Opponent can't fully. Yeah, I'm gonna play the mountain first. Hopefully we can get a green source. No, at least we bin that one. Yeah, just trade out tokens. Some are saying that the Cavalcade version's kind of decent also. Well, that's another. Well, that was Risen Reef down, but now I really need 1 more mana just to sweep this board, and this is definitely the field of the deck. Let's block. Okay, not great. Third Tender King. Okay, got land. That's good. So I'm gonna play out the. Most likely we'll just get blocked by Arboreal Grazer. Let's see if it tempts our opponent. Nope, it's not gonna tempt our opponent. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Funny, I can do the same thing again, then just flame sweep the entire board. On 1, 2, 3, so snipes the Thunderkin. Yeah, this is a problem. Yeah, when your opponent gets a very good start, it's really poor for us. That said, at least we can flame sweep most of the board. Except, okay, maybe not. We can only flame sweep the tokens at this point. And yeah, opponent just literally went off. It puts in the battlefield tapped, right? No. How's he getting all these extra land? No, he's just Arboreal Grazer. Yeah, huge Risen Reef. We're not gonna cut this. Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna cut it. Like, if your opponent gets a very good start, it's all over. Also, look, he has the Field of the Dead. He has multiple lands. Just good game. Yep, we have no way of catching up. I suppose I could have held on to the Field of the Dead, but looks like what people have done is just mash up the elementals and scape shift together. Okay, change of plans. I'm not gonna tweak this one anymore. We're gonna just go straight to what we know best. So this deck has quite a decent number of counter spells, and my version runs both runs quite a bit of it's conditional in terms of the mana, so these counter spells are horrible late game, but if it's just enough to counter all the stuff early game, I will go for it. Still also have Wizard's Retort, so that counts as well. That said, this is a horrible, because I'm literally praying for a land off the top if I do this. Yeah, because we have multiple options. Okay, fine. Okay, that's not a land, but at least we got that out of the way. Okay, let that resolve. Opponent got their mana. One more else. Okay, let's just opt in response. Okay, we got the land we need. So we can counter something if we have to with Quench. Another land, perfect. So it gives us options. Well, shame I don't have a Spectral Sailor right now, but I'll leave it at that. Opponent is going for the mono green. That was a Rex Sage. Steel Leaf Champion. Yeah, that's an auto punch. Okay. Okay. Oh, we lost the Curious Obsession, but that's fine. I'm gonna play the Storm Tame route because it gives us Wizard's Retort. Yeah, opponent will trade. So we're gonna go literally, we're gonna try to control our opponent. Because if one thing I know, Elementals is kind of greedy. Scape Shift is also kind of greedy. They want to do things pretty soon. So okay, that's another forest. This yeah, it's Zendikar. Someone spent. Okay, he's holding back. I'll take. Cast something. Here's the thing. I know he's gonna just buff this soon, so let's get it out of the way right now. Okay. So next turn, what I can do is, yeah, we're kind of dried up on the land department, but so let's see if we can try to dig one with Opt. Okay, opponent dumps a land or elf, so we're kind. Opponent is probably holding on to some sort of weird enchantment. Steel Leaf Champion. Okay, can't counter that. Could still have a shock. Tempest Djinn. Okay, we already have one Tempest Djinn. Okay, good. Got ourselves an island. Got ourselves a Merfolk Trickster too. Okay. But we're gonna save this for much later. So I'm actually gonna play the Terramander now. Because this allows us to Trickster the Steel Leaf Champion. Spell Pierce if he has something. Opponent can theoretically chump block forever though. Oh yeah, if we don't Spell Pierce, at least we have the Storm Tamer as an option too. Oh shoot, I forgot to do that. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, sure, take it. Yeah, Null Hide Ferox. You can't cast, but your opponents can. That's a shame. Well, it is what it is, so I'll have to let that resolve. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I could have buffed this. Let's see, it's until end of turn, so I'm going to need that extra mana. Okay, yeah, we're getting tons of mana now. Let's see, I can play this one. This can chump. No, I don't want to chump it. What I want to do is pay for this, pay Trickster. So that means I can't. I can only swing with this one. I need to leave options where I'm threatening with the Terramander. That said, I did make a huge misplay, so that was really bad. Also, I could have just blocked the elves. Well, I was scared of a pump trick considering he had 5 mana. Then again, from the looks of it, if our opponent's playing Nullhide, he's probably not playing. Did he? He hasn't drained us a single bit, so I don't think the deck has any non-creatures at all. So we can chump the Steel Leaf Champion now, if we want to. He still can't cast any non-creature combat tricks. Nullhide Ferox makes sure that doesn't happen. Oh wait, it does. It buffs it, but yeah, not enough. Oh, he went all into the Colossus. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, ooh, we're down to 1. So let's see. Okay, so we drained our opponents for 1. So my estimation was wrong. He was running non-creature spells. So my mistake with the Steel Leaf Champion ruined me on that one. Oh, it's also got that. Yeah, that's a good game. Oh wait, he just attacked? Yeah, I don't have enough blockers anyway. C'est la vie. I could have held this back though, but nope. I knew I goofed up from letting that one through. So far, no wins. Tough goings for us. Can we ever actually regain our tempo, or are you gonna just watch me lose games for over an hour? Oh yeah, I probably should talk to you about what's in my mono blue deck. So I'll do a quick talk. I'll talk about it later. I've been taking it for granted because I've been playing with it forever. Okay, definitely a good keep. Spectral Sailor. We can cure some. Kind of need some non-creatures, but let's see if we can draw our way through it. Okay, Temple of Mystery. Okay, we'll resolve all. Don't want to inform our opponent's decision quite yet. Ooh, it's the Diligent Excavator combo. Did I tell you that if your opponent makes you play it out, you will time out? Well, depends. I guess there might be more mill in this package, so it's quite reasonable. So actually, us drawing cards might be a problem, but if opponents. Digging out the islands. Okay, I guess it's fine. Okay, digging out even more islands. At least we'll get a ton of triggers. Also gets a concession, so either our... So I don't know what happened, but I'll take it. I'll take all of it. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so let's keep going with this. Oh, wait. Cancel. Yeah, I said I was going to talk about the deck. So I guess I probably should post the deck list separately since I swapped. True. So you're seeing the usual cards, but a lot of them are in the sideboard. So we got let's see. So 20 lands, still quite. I guess some people can argue that you could cut this down to like 19. I'm happy with 20 for now. I guess if you're willing to chance 19, especially in best of one, go for it. I guess the argument would be, what would I put in for it? Probably another dive. Probably one of the leftover dive downs I can afford to put. Maybe an Unsummon's a good pick also. Maybe fill out the Cutthroat and Trickster as well. Anyway, so usual 1-drops. Siren Storm Tamer, Spectral Sailor. 2 copies of Terramander. This used to be 4 if you remember the old build, but I figured 2 is enough. Since I don't have that many instants of sorceries anymore. 4 copies of Curious Obsession. This is always the de facto standard. Same with Opt and Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce very important, especially for all those tree fairies. Brindborn Cutthroat, I could use another one. Merfolk Trickster, I could use another one, but I'm happy with the 3 and 3 mix for now. There's a Singleton Lazotep Plating. This used to be my dive down. I guess if I cut down 1 land here, I can sneak in the... I can sneak in that dive down. Where's dive down? Yeah, there you go. I can sneak in that one dive down that way. 3 copies of Quench. This one's my go-to counter spell. Actually, yeah, copies of Quench. Wing Words as my card draw. Wizard's Retort, more counter spell. If you... Now, an argument can be made for whether you go with Wizard's Retort or Lookout's Dispersal. Considering we're mono blue anyway, I would prefer... We're mono blue, Wizard's Retort is probably always better. That said, I guess if I could, I would skew this more towards Wizards rather, because I'm right now half 50-50 between Wizards and Pirates. Now that I mentioned that, let's cut the dive down. I know I don't have any more. Yeah, I'd have to create another Merfolk Trickster. Yeah, I have plenty of uncommons. Yeah, let's go for that one. There are enough flyers to make the Wing Words work. There are, I'd say now there's a better slant on the Wizards. Could I cut the Tempest Djinns? Well, I definitely will have to when the rotation comes out. We'd probably need another big one. Probably just go back to Terramander at that point. This one's kind of scary, but turn 1, Spectral Sailor, Curious Obsession if we have to. Okay. And that's the nice thing about this format, it's kind of friendly. It gives us a friendly option if we're digging for mana. Now, let's see what our opponent gets. Okay, so this is Elementals. Fanatical Firebrand, sure. I want him to swing. Yes. Rub it in his face. In fact... Okay, that's another one. In fact, I'm kind of baiting a Lightning Strike or what do you call this? Skewer the Critics at this point, but considering that I just seen Elementals, I doubt our opponent has either. Well, probably Lightning Strike. He still has Lightning Strike. Okay, Wing Words. Wing Words. Okay, so next turn, play another land. Okay, show... That's Cavalcade. That's a shock. Okay, he's gonna spend 2 cards just to nuke this one. Carnival. Perfect. I'd say so. That's fine. Forced our opponent's hand, so to speak. So, question is... I can play Siren Storm Tamer. So, let's see what our opponent casts in response. It gives... Because even if he snipes this one, I'm willing to let it true. Because he's gonna think it's all clear now. Okay. Another shot goes in the bin. Okay, so now 1814. It vaults. So, yeah, drawing lands. Okay, that's a Brineborn Cutthroat, so I'm gonna hold up the Wizard's Retort because I can Spectral Sailor end of turn anyway. If he wants to swing, I'll definitely... Okay. So we just explore... Okay, that's a light up the stage, so... Kinda pinging us down. Okay, Wizard's Retort. Yes, I will block. Cause he's down on cards. I'm about to be up on cards. I kinda don't want to just cast both Wingwords, but I'll cast at least one. I need to... Okay, we did get the land, so I'm gonna leave both up because it gives us the option to... Because we know our opponent does have things we can Spell Pierce. And we can Merfolk Trickster if we have to. Okay, opponent's getting the lands he might need? Question mark? Scorch Spitter, sure. Scampering Scorcher. Okay, can't do anything about that. Oh, wait. Elementals you control gain haste until end of turn, so... I could have waited for him to attack, but yeah, we kind of blanked him out at this point. Whew! Okay, so we got... Yeah, he used up all his cards just to get to our stuff, and we were going to draw more. Okay, so we're getting there. So all in all, like, what did we learn from all these? Don't try to be fancy. If you have a very good meta, quote unquote meta deck, go for it. So again, this one, maybe I should not have cut that 20th land. Because here I can Spectral Sailor or opt. I have choices. Catch is, I don't have the Curious Obsessions to dig me out like last time. I'll mulligan this one. And it's worse. Okay, fine, I'll keep. Wait, we do have a Curious Obsession, so we can get away with that. We don't have any Wizards, so I'm gonna bin one Wizard's Retort. Yeah, good call. Is this the same opponent? No, it's not the same opponent. Yeah. Okay, so... Ooh, this is a control deck. We really need to dig for those counter spells. And it starts with more land. Okay, let's keep that. I kind of want to keep the Brineborn Cutthroat, so... We don't need to play the Curious Obsession yet, now that we kind of dug ourselves out of that hole. In fact, if our opponent is tempted to just go after the Spectral Sailor, I guess that's fine. This could actually be Vampires, though Kaya's Rat. Oh, no, it's Control. That was a Bontu. Enter the God Eternals. Pass. Let's see, does he have the... Well, he doesn't have the counter spell. He probably has a kill spell after this. Yeah, has the kill spell. Which is fine, because it gets it out of the way. Opt. drain him for 1. We will Curious Obsession now because at least we have Quench backup. Okay. Gets a land. He probably wants the land option the most. Okay. More lands are great. Okay, kind of didn't want to bid. Well, actually, it's okay if we bid that one. Kind of want, yeah. I was gonna say kind of wanted to spell pierce. Now we got it. So, okay, he's gonna get the lands he needs. There's the Kaya's Rat, so we're just gonna spell pierce that. Let's save the retort for as long as we can. Another spell pierce. Perfect, perfect. So let's not get too greedy. We might need to counter 2 spells. Okay, let's leave that alone. Because we know our opponent is forced to play a counter spell or some sort of big stuff. Plant tokens. Oh, not that. Okay. Yeah, he's been binning his Kaya's Rats. Not Eternal Krefnet. Yeah, this is... Yeah, this is the deck that says no, heck no. Okay, the opt would have been nice. Okay, let's just swing with everything first, see what we got. Our opponent, because... Let's see, we know 2 of our opponent's Kaya's Rats are on the bottom. Okay, we got Quench. Okay, see. Yeah, 2 of them are on the bottom. He could have he played a turd. We kind of have lethal anyway, so I'm not gonna do anything in case he has a fort. I don't want to be caught with my pants down with just mana for spell pierce. There's no need to show the Tempest Djinn. Narset Parter Veils. Sure, because I don't need to draw cards.
If you wish to surrender now, I understand. Meditate and prepare.
Digs for the Teferi. Plays a land? Probably plays a land. Yep. Goes down to 1 just to get that true. Okay, goes back up to 2. Plays Teferi. Yep. Yeah, the deck is really tuned against control. I am still concerned about the elemental matchup though, so that's really the one thing I don't want to face quite yet. Then again, it is what we're kind of expecting here, so we might have no choice but to face it. Let's face our fears. If I were to do this in if I were to do this in rank, I'll probably go back to 20 lands. The 19 lands was awfully scary. Okay, this one's fair. It also helps that we've been starting first, but yeah, we can just Spectral Sailor, Curious Obsession. Actually, no. I'm gonna Terraman. Okay, we lost the Brindborn, so I'm gonna Terramander it up. If our opponent has a spot removal, I want to get it out of the way. And let's just set this to blue. It's kind of obvious, but okay, this is the escape. Oh no, I saw a Carnage Tyrant. This could just be This could be Jund Dinos. So we really need to dig for Counterspell. That was an opt. Okay. You know what? Fine. Curious Obsession. Because we can dig with opt. We can play Spectral Sailor. We have those options. Our opponent can concede. That's also a very good option too. Now I bet some people are gonna go complaining. Oh come on, why you're playing that kind of deck here? This is supposed to be a fun. Well, love is war. So is magic. I'm not gonna pussyfoot my way around this format. The idea is you want to do what you do best. if you want to play fun, you have to play in a league that agrees it's about fun. Like for example, there's this one league I'm in. It's called the Weekend Deck Builder League. Basically, each week we build a deck around certain restrictions. A few weeks it's been you have to build a deck around one card. Now we did try one week where it was we build it around one tribe, and we did put several decent we've actually put several bands in the deck in that one as well. That said, you will still play the best thing that you can play. There is no reason not to. Yeah, sure. Let's just that was a mistake. I was thinking of holding. That was me talking, being distracted by the phone, going autopilot. Oh wait, that was Growing Rights of Itlamok. So this is ooh, this is interesting. Okay, fine. Spectral Save. So our opponent's probably gonna dig into a lot of manas, then start digging for big creatures. That's kind of sounds like what the game plan is. So I kind of want to save the Merfolk Trickster. Yeah, we are in no danger of needing to draw just yet. And we got a plant too, so I'm gonna save the Merfolk Trickster and the double opt. Because right now, we can't really counter their creatures anymore. We can counter some because we allowed this one through. We didn't have a choice. Okay, opponent's digging the mana. It's also basically fuel for the Arc Bow. Jade Light Ranger, sure. There's no point in Merfolk Trickstering that. Let's see what it digs up. Another Jade Light Ranger. It's probably gonna keep it on top. There you go. Nice 4-3. So I'm just gonna double opt here. Yeah, I will block. Because I know I can lock down the Jade Light Ranger if I have to. Yeah, we need to get the Terramander up as soon as possible. Winged Words, yeah, sure. It's a nice alternate plan if ever we lose the Sailor. Winged Words again, yeah. I don't think I want the second one though. Okay, got another island, that's fine. And another island. Okay, maybe I'll take it back on the Winged Words. And sure. I don't want counter spells at this point. Okay, so let's start getting curious. Curiously obsessive. So we know our opponent's gonna get another Jade Light Ranger. Unless I draw into a Quench, I'm not gonna counter that. Heck, what our opponent can do is to make it uncounterable. He can just trigger this and upkeep. There are basically no restrictions. Okay, got the Spell Pierce, so that's an option. So he did decide to draw, so he's probably just gonna play that. Sure. He's gonna play another 9. You know what? Let's buy some time. Okay, draws a land and an Elvish Rejuvenator. He's probably yeah, bins that, gets himself a creature. Very good use. Arboreal Grazer, yeah, have no way around it unless I draw another Spectral Save. Curious Obsession. Oh, that works too. So kind of premature, but yeah, I want to at least get that one extra hit. Also, I didn't notice any not many non-creatures. It might be safe for me to just wing words. Besides, I'm not exactly too attached to this board as it is. I could also swing with the Trickster actually. See if we can encourage a block. Yep, that's kind of the block I wanted. So it gets us another card. Need to try to accrue as much advantage as possible. I'm gonna play the Terramander because I might need to. Just in case I need to spell pierce. I also don't think our opponent has ways to sweep all our flyers with just green. Another Jade Light Ranger, sure. Enter the Unknown. So, oh, this is just a mono green explorer. The arc bow is interesting. Okay. Play the land. See what you get. That. So he does have non-creature spells. Just. Oh, also has a Wayward Sword too. Can't exactly. Yeah, he's gonna start rumbling with this. At least the good news is it's not. It doesn't have trample natively. So we kind of want to bin that one. Siren Storm Tamer is fine. Basically, we trying to buy as much time as possible. Arboreal Grazer again. My goodness. Opponent's really taking advantage of this. I have hats off to our opponent. He did well. Yeah, let's trim this down. I could just spend the 5 mana, swing with the Terramander, force my way through all those grays. Yeah, we lost another counter spell. Because I could just draw cards with this. You know what? Let's see how he responds. If he forces me to block, okay, fine. I might even just sack the Spectral Sailor. Sack the Spectral Sailor to block the Jade Light Ranger now. Opponents should start digging. I did see stuff like Carnage Tyrant. That's another Sword Tooth. And raise 4. Ooh, nice. So 7. So these all have trample. Okay, let's do the math. Nope, that's good game. All of them having trample is quite a bit. Nothing I can do about it. Could I have just held back in anticipation of that? If I actually had one of the regular counter spells, certainly. So mono blue, not perfect. We could have had some outfits. We just didn't exactly have the right cards at the right time. It's also one of the caveats of this format. The landfall thing can sometimes bin the cards you need. Oh well, c'est la vie. This is what it is. So we're almost approaching the hour mark. I kind of want to try to win before that. This one's iffy, but I'll keep this. At least we can cut. Okay, wait. This is new. This could easily be just. This could easily be just me keeping the wrong deck. Keeping the wrong hand for. Oh wait, no, it's Jeskai. Okay. There's an opt. Show me. Okay, show me nothing. No. On the bright side, okay. Well, I could have used that, but that's fine. This could easily be Jeskai control, so I need to be careful with the counter spells. Well, it has to play something about that. Sahili, yeah. This is Jeskai control. So we're not gonna mess around. We still have to worry about Triferi. We still have to worry about Sarkhan. I don't have enough counters for all of them. So depending on our opponent plays next... No, that's a Deafening Clarion, but he bin. That's okay. Fairy Time Raveler. Yeah, I have to counter this straight up. Because if I play the Brindborn Cutthroat, he just counters it anyway. Oh, I needed that quench. I actually won't mind if our opponent just Deafening Clarion to clear the way. Sarkhan is going to be a problem. This build does not have any unsummons. You might want to consider that if you're building yours. I just had problems using unsummon properly, so that's why I never used it. Should I have Winged Words for hopefully a Spell Pierce? Maybe. He probably has a shock or a counter spell. Yeah, whatever. I was gonna opt anyway. Okay. Yeah, sure. I do want another island. Because at least it allows me to Tempest Djinn Winged Words. Sailor. Yeah, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start rebuilding my hand, especially now that our opponent is down to just opting his... Still concerned because I haven't nuked the... Because I really need stuff for his Planeswalkers. I've only taken out 2. Another Winged Words is not going to do... He probably has Lava Coils also. Nope, that's a Narset. So the Winged Words does nothing until I can nuke her. He's probably digging for a Lava Coil. Come on. Baffling End. It's 3 or less. Yeah, that counts. Nasty. Oh well. That is another option actually. Okay, he binned one to Fairy, so that's... Yeah. So that is a good thing. Oh, bin several cards. Okay. So another Cutthroat. So I'm gonna hold off on the Winged Words for now.
This is overwhelming.
Let's make our opponent... Oh, opponent just some sacks. Probably gonna go for Sarkhan. Okay, if he goes for Sarkhan, like here, he will make a dragon token. We have to remember not to swing with these guys while the dragon token's still up. Oh, gonna Deafening Clarion instead. That's perfectly fine. Play some land. Oh, Narset again. I am tempted to just Brindborn. Yeah, Trickster. Let's just do both. Because it allows us to snipe the Narset. Yeah, we've been doing a whole lot of nothing. Okay, opponent gets Kasmina. Good stuff, except I haven't been targeting her recently. Okay, good. That was a non-creature spell. Okay, we need to take out Narset first before I do the Winged Words thing. In fact, I will cast Winged Words without playing Spectral Sailor just to hide the fact that I have a Spectral Sailor. Merfolk Trickster is a good reveal also. So, kind of waiting for opponent to play opponent probably will play Kasmina first, though it only affects spells. And then nice thing is I can use the Trickster to tap down the Wizard token if I was... Okay. No, how many Clarions has our opponent used? 2. He's been the 3rd one if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Getting awfully close though, so that's not really a bin. So I kind of actually want to... Yeah, I want to save the Trickster for when our opponent inevitably gets... That's an opt I could have used. Can start drawing cards though. Ooh, that's a Trickster. Actually, let's see if our opponent is willing to abandon. Actually, yeah. Yep. He's gonna try to protect Kasmina if I'm not mistaken. There. Okay, didn't have a shock, so here comes the Sarkhan. So remember,
you will feel the lick of my flames. Behold!
Yeah, behold, you talk so much.
My students are loyal and brilliant.
So we need to tap down that dragon. Okay. So far we've been dodging all those shocks. So remember, don't attack Sarkhan with Spectral Sailor. Oh? Oh, it just, yeah, one to each. Okay.
Watch this.
Let's resolve all.
Listen to them roar. I will.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear them.
The dragon does not
So let's give ourselves some options, draw some cards. Okay, perfect. End the turn there. No, this won't help against another Deafening Clarion. It's still back there. He probably has a 4th copy. It will help against spot removal. Like that. Oh wait, he binned it. Big. Okay. Pass the turn. Take the damage. Chandra, Awaken Inferno. He might be tempted to... Yeah, I can't counter it anyway. So we need to see what our opponent does with this one. -3 is the one I did not want to see. Yeah, so I'll just draw another card. Can't do it. Opponent... Oh, these are
Wanted to make a really big fireball.
okay, so that didn't really help. Okay, block. Okay, gonna play the Storm Tamer just to give us some defense. Opponent's gonna definitely be able to pump this one up, so we will have to snipe it. Opponent is also okay. Nice bin the Cleansing Nova. Opponent's Sarkhan the Masterless. No. He will gain life. Okay, so clock's ticking. We got the emblem.
Let's get toast.
Opponent concedes. Okay, not bad, not bad. Actually, yeah, because I could last attack plate. Well, never mind the spell pierce. Opponent doesn't know I have this plating for the window. But I'll take it. Whew, not bad. Actually very close to that part of the mastery, but we still got one more game to go. So let's see if we can make it. Yeah, just slightly over an hour, not too bad. Yeah, so instead of just messing around, you probably should just take these formats seriously. I'm pretty sure everyone else did. Yeah, like you saw all the decks I ran into. Now, kind of scary, but the nice thing we learned about this is that it does help filter our draws. Well, not quite, because if it's something that you actually wanted to draw, that's not a land in this case, it kind of sends it to the bottom. At least it still does something. Well, at least this is not ooh. So definitely going we're going first. So I'm definitely gonna Storm Tamer first. The worst is a duress, in which case we just give our opponent information of our hand and we lose the Spell Pierce. If we wanted to counter that, it would have cost the Spell Pierce anyway. Well, we could have no, yeah, turn one. It will cost us a Spell Pierce anyway. Opponent's also on the blue plan. That's a chart, of course, so this could be even more traditional than mine. Yeah, you note that I've stopped. Yeah, it's even more traditional. Way to go. That's an island. Okay. Probably gonna just cast another Storm Tamer. Yeah, this is. Yeah, so we end in the mirror match. Opponent doesn't have Curious Obsession just yet. Well, neither do we. Really need to dig for one. Am I willing to just block Storm Tamer with Storm Tamer? Yes, I am. Okay, got a nice opt. Okay, we also binned an opt. That's okay. Okay, he's gonna just take it. Does he have Brineborn? Probably has Brine. Oh, Merfolk Trickster. Okay, sure. So if he goes for the Curious Obsession, I can't do anything of. Well, I can force him to use up all his. Well, that's one less I have to worry about. I can force him to use his mana with Spell Pierce, then Trickster it anyway. Oh no, he's gonna just swing. Let's see, am I willing to take? Yeah, I'm willing to take actually. Oh no, he's not even willing to swing either. Okay, fine. Terramander's good. Well, we haven't exactly been casting. Okay, that's one. Yeah, let's Trickster the Trickster. Let's get it out of the way. Did not bait the counter spell. Is it gonna bait the dive down? No, did not bait the dive down either. That's another Trickster I've seen. Oh well. So I'm gonna swing with everything. Again, I don't mind trading Storm Tamers. Yep, there we go. He has to dive down. I'm just gonna force him to spend his mana so I know there's no Brineborn Cutthroat. It also puts me one closer to Terramander. Oh, he let it through! Okay, Essence Capture? I've not seen that counter spell in a long time. I dropped that one because sure the +1/+1 counter is nice, but I've needed to counter, you know, a lot of non-creature stuff these days. It's all War of the Spark's fault, so to speak. Okay, opponents. We're also kind of flooded too. We really need an outlet. Opponent's gonna opt his way through. We really could use. Okay, Miss Cloak Herald. Yeah, this is old school. Opponent's not gonna swing at all. Fine. Lost the last step plating. I'm gonna swing with just these two. Yeah, let's force the dive downs. Okay, I can force that too. That's fine. So, come on. Landfall Trickster. Okay, let's at least do something with that. Because if this is literally the traditional deck list, as in none of the pirates made it here. When it's actually still holding back. I'm kind of expecting a counter spell at this point, so I'm actually gonna just continue swinging until our opponent starts actually putting stuff down. Folk Trickster. Okay, we're gonna lose the Storm Tamer. It's a shame. I'm gonna force it. Either he has it or he doesn't. It's not like he's gonna counter anything else anyway, so it is what it is. Opponent's still wary of the clock. For us, there's really no reason not to play lands because it just nets us lands, or it nets us effects. We could try taking down our opponent at this point. This back and forth's gonna take a while. Really concerned what our opponent's playing. If it's counter spells, it looks like it's time for me to start baiting all of them. This is gonna last a long time. Our opponent literally has just counter spells. Go for it. Here comes the Essence Capture, I suppose. Yep, traditional Essence Capture, so he does have a clock, he's just been avoiding using it. He's gonna start swinging with this now. Okay, so we know he's used up. So any other counters would either be Essence Captures or Spell Pierces. No, I'm not comfortable with this one. We could still lose this. Knowing that we were forced to bait stuff out. In fact, our only saving grace is that our opponent has not been attacking. So what did we bin so far? So we binned a lot of our creatures. We still have quite a good number of them up though. Our opponent is literally trying to build a base. Yeah, you should start swinging with that. Okay. I'm willing to swing with all of these. Yeah. If it's just to trim down the creatures at least. We're also going to try to trim down their spells as well. So we know that he's out of Wizard's Retorts. He could still have Essence Capture. Curious Obsession. Let's play the Brindborn Cutthroat first. Okay, play the Spell Pierce. Let's at least force him to use mana, but more importantly, buff our Brindborn Cutthroat. Yeah, he could just pay it. You do know how to pay for it, right? Yeah, you just tap the 2. There's a pay 2 that will appear. You can just click that one. There you go. So our opponent's going to start catching up on cards. We need to... We kind of need our own Curious Obsession. I'll take a Tempest Djinn too. Does he have another... Oh, he's out! I'm gonna start paring down the board. Because we know we're at the 5-turn clock. If we can start eliminating what cards are in his hand, so much the better. He needs a flyer. The bad thing is, Terramander can easily block this. No, it's just an... Oh, he has his own Tempest Djinn. Then he has his own Storm Tamer. Do we still have any Merfolk Tricksters? We got 1 on the bin. 2 out here. It's a good thing I made 1 more, but... Okay, fine. Time to start digging. Okay, we got our own Terramander. Let's see if he makes a mistake here. Because he could just be tempted, you know, he's... The smart play is to just block Tempest Djinn with his Tempest Djinn. Oh, if he's gonna block with that, I'm gonna chump with Terra... How many Merfolk Tricksters have I killed? 1, 2... He has 1 more. That might be a problem. If he has 1 more, Tempest Djinn gets through, or... No, not really. I'm forced to block with Spectral Sailor. He has to dig for another flyer. I'm literally just digging for a way to get another flyer. That should be the last of his Storm Tamers. No, he's probably... Oh, he's got his own Terramander too. Okay. Yikes, this is very tense. Okay, did not want that. I kinda wanted that. His safe play is to just block Terramander with Terramander. Oh no! He's trying to go for the kill. Okay. No, I'm actually in danger with the Ground Force too if he ever draws his last Merfolk Trickster. Nope, that's an Entrancing Melody that he binned. Oh, I forgot all about that card. Could he still have it though? Man, living on the wire. So here's the thing. If he swings with both of these... Oh wait, no. I can just trade Tempest Djinn for Tempest Djinn. Oh, I will lose the Spectral Sailor too. If he does have another Entrancing Melody, I'm gonna... it's really good game for him. Okay, so how are the blocks here gonna work? I can't... I'm gonna take 5. I can take 4. I'm gonna automatically take 4, so I have to block these 2. I'm gonna say goodbye to the Spectral Sailor. Oh, he didn't attack with Terramander. Okay, that's... Wait, if he didn't attack with Terramander... Hold on. I still have 3 more spectral sailors here. Kind of pricey. Which one's more likely to cause me to win? Okay, I'm gonna gamble that he doesn't have the other flyer. He's gonna draw one more card for it though. Oh! He whiffed. Did he whiff? He whiffed. Oh! Goodness, goodness, goodness. That was very scary. Yeah, I needed... Yeah, but that was probably the best line. Well, at least it's the line that ends the game really quickly, one way or another. So there you go. That's it for all our planecation, and we get a huge set of unhinged lands. So yeah, that's it. There you go. Thank you very much for watching the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. I will post the deck list separately on the description here. And what can I say? Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, and God bless everyone.